Welcome back to the Easy Breezy Boss Life. Let us talk about a temptation every entrepreneur faces. So, you are looking to scale and your budget is tight, and you see a list of candidates. You have several people applying to become your virtual assistant, and one person charges a fair industry rate, and another person offers to do the exact same work for a low ball hourly rate that seems too good to be true. Now, your gut tells you you have to save the money, and you think, well, I'm being smart with my overhead, so let me choose the guy who offers a lower hourly rate. But today, I'm here to tell you why hiring the VA who charges the least is actually the most expensive mistake you can make for your business. This is what we call the revolving door of low cost labor. I might even go as far as calling them the bargain VA. Here is the reality of having a bargain VA. If someone is willing to work for you at a rate far below the industry standard, they are often in survival mode. And when someone is in survival mode, their loyalty is to the next dollar. Their loyalty is on the money. They're not there to support your vision. They're actually there just for the pay. So, if their loyalty is on the money, the minute another client offers them 50 cents or a dollar more than what you offer, they will leave you in an instant. And where does that leave you? You'll be back at square one. You're back to writing your own social media content. You're back to posting your own ads. You're back to interviewing, and you're back to training a new person from scratch. And I'm going to identify the invisible cost of what happened that you are paying for. The time you lose in that transition, the momentum you kill by constantly starting over with a new virtual assistant, this will cost you infinitely more than if you had just paid a fair rate for a committed partner in the first place. So when you choose a virtual assistant, you shouldn't be looking at the price tag first. You should be looking for character. And this is where we ask the tough questions. How long did they stay at their last job? Did they have a history of long-standing work relationships? Are they consistent? Are they reliable? Because I can bet good money that the VAs who charge below industry standards are likely to give you below industry standard output. In short, you get what you pay for. However, I want to be fair because there are exceptions to every rule. And I want to highlight or put the spotlight on the Filipino dedication. Now, I know I have some biases because I'm also Filipino and I can only share what I know. I know some Filipino VAs out there who do charge lower rates and yet they provide honest to goodness, amazing work. They never miss a deadline and they never miss a day of work. I have friends in this industry who are also solo VAs with a level of dedication that is frankly out of this world. I've seen them bringing their laptops to the hospital, working from a bedside while watching over a sick loved one. And why do they do this? They do it just to ensure that their clients' businesses don't skip a beat, even if they're taking care of their family at the hospital. Again, I want to make it clear, I have my biases. I'm describing the Filipino VAs that I know who are doing this because I am Filipino and my entire team at 8.8 is also Filipino, and there is a reason for that. Our Filipino culture has ingrained in us a deep sense of resourcefulness and industriousness. We don't just do a job, we take ownership of it. But here is the heartbreaking part. Some of those virtual assistants that I've described, the ones who are so dedicated and so resourceful, they will tolerate those low hourly rates because their work ethic is more valuable to them than a paycheck. I can even go as far as saying they find it physically impossible to do a bad job, even when they are being underpaid. They stay in survival mode because they have a heart for service, but they are being exploited by clients who pay them crumbs while the business makes exponential revenue. I want to believe that the universe will assign these high integrity virtual assistants to clients who actually value them and pay them well for their efforts. Because honestly, it is wrong. It is wrong to have a team member with world-class grit and you pay them pennies while you rake in the cash. So dear client, dear business owner, I want you to take a closer look at your labor inventory. Are you paying your team, regardless of where they are in the world? Are you paying your team a fair wage? Are you dining on filet mignon while your VA is eating rice and beans? I'm speaking figuratively here, but you get the idea. The easy breezy boss life also means taking a conscientious look at how you treat the people who make your lifestyle possible. If there is even a tiny bit of exploitation happening in the team that you maintain, I guarantee you that if you are a boss with integrity, you will not be able to sleep a wink. If you want proof that loyalty exists when fairness is present, I want to flex my team. The majority of the members at 8.8 have been with me for years. My most senior team member has been working by my side since 2010. Even our rookies are at least 6 months in and they're showing the same long-term commitment. Why? Because we value the relationship as much as the result. If you are an entrepreneur looking for a side gig, someone who is actually reliable and won't vanish when a slightly better offer comes along, I will always recommend finding a Filipino VA. You can either forgive or not forgive me for my biases. Being a Filipino myself, there is a higher likelihood of a successful long-term partnership because industry standard for us includes a heart for service. As you move forward, recognize that you have options in how you build your support system. If your current needs are focused and a single dedicated partner is what you require, then finding that one reliable solo VA, Filipino or otherwise, might be the perfect path for you, as long as you pick based on character and not based on whether they are going to charge you the least. However, if your task volume has grown to a point where one person simply can't handle it without burning out, that's when you might consider a team model, like what we provide here at 8.8. That is to give you the extra layer of stability. Regardless of which route you choose, keep today's core lesson in mind. Do not hire for the lowest price. You hire for the person or the team who will still be there when the going gets tough. Because an easy breezy boss life is only possible when you have a partnership you can actually trust in your team. I'm Lisa Sabala. Thank you for listening. You should also watch this next video and learn how to delegate like a boss. I'll see you there.